If you've been seeing a brightly lit star, this is your sign. If you've been seeing nines or 909, this is your sign. If you have been seeing a cat or cats, this is your sign. If you've been seeing 333 or just threes, this is also your sign, okay? But let's go ahead and jump right into the message. So, I was outside in the back getting some air, and I kept staring at this bright star. It was one bright star in the sky, and no matter where I moved, no matter where I went, my focus was just redirected to that bright star. It was the brightest star in the sky. No other stars are out unless you squint like really hard. Okay? Also, the moon. Let me look up the moon phase for tonight. Okay, so it says the moon phase tonight is a waxing gibbous and it's 71% illuminated. Okay? Now, with that, I'm getting something about illumination. As you know, or may not know, your, well, first of all, the moon is connected to your subconscious. The moon represents or can represent your subconscious mind. Take what resonate because different signs and symbols and whatnot are applicable for different people. Not everything is going to mean the same thing for everyone. I think people get that misconstrued. But anywho, okay, 71% illuminated. So I'm getting something about something in your subconscious specifically is being illuminated more and more. 71%, that's obviously over 50%, which is a huge chunk of something, right? That's a huge chunk of a pie. So you have or you are being more conscious or more aware of a subconscious pattern or recognition that has been stifling you or keeping you stuck. It's giving like a breakthrough energy. All right, your breakthrough is so freaking close. Something is being illuminated to you, and it's almost to that 100% mark. Okay, and with that dimly, like bright, not dimly, that brightly lit star, it was the moon, like to the left. The star was in the middle, and on the right, it's this shed with like two hanging lights from it, and it was on as well. So, again, the moon was to the left. All right, the waxing gibbous moon to the left, the lit star in the middle, and the shed light on the right. And if you connect it, it's giving like a roof, or like a triangle. Okay, a triangle or like a roof. Anyway, I just know all three were connected in some way because it was like boom, boom, boom. It kept showing me like boom, boom, boom. Okay, I heard the song Slow Down in the beginning before I even pressed record. Now, and listen, I'm bending over to record this video, by the way. So, anyway, I'm hearing the song by John Legend where he goes, "This time I'll take it slow, take it slow. Oh, this time I'll take it slow." So, taking things more slowly is heavily significant. You could be learning how to slow down, or this is your call, this is me, or, they telling you to slow down. There's no rush. Okay, now I'm getting that song by Leon Thomas where he goes, "She said, take your time, what's the rush?" So there's no rush with something, just like in life in general, I guess. At this moment, you're learning how to pace yourself. You're learning how to slow down. Slow down. Sunflowers could be significant. Take what resonates, as always. But it's like you have to give yourself time for the flowers to bloom. Think of like a dead rose or something, right? And you're watering the plant, you're nurturing, you know, all the things you have to do in order to take care of a flower or a seed. It takes time for it to blossom and truly grow. 9:22 on the clock. That could be significant. Oh, 5:33 on this microphone timestamp. Okay, so this is all about balance and how you are perceiving your situation or just where you're at in life, being content in your day to day life right now. This is the era you are currently in or what you're learning how to do. But back to that star, okay? Okay, I'm in my room now because I keep getting so rudely interrupted. But plus, I'm gonna keep it down, so listen up. The song I got was Ordinary People by John Legend. And the part where he says, take it slow is significant, yes. But also the part where he says, the main chorus, where he says, we're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go because we are ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow. So with that, I'm getting like, you aren't so sure like which direction to take, but where you should go, which direction you should go in. Okay, you could have lots of options or just not knowing what to do first. And your advice here is to basically take things slow. The slower you take it, the better. And the okay, I'm getting something about flow state, but taking things more slow, being more in tune, more aware, more present with yourself, that'll bring the answers to you. You won't have to force so much or feel like you have to, you know, make a decision or feel like you are in this energy of feeling rushed to make decisions as if something is gonna fall fall from grace, fall through your fingertips, you know? Okay. This time we'll take it slow. So yeah, that's if you don't take anything from this message, take that away. Take things slowly, very, very slowly. Don't feel as if you have to be so quick to make decisions at this time or like you have to do something. You don't have to do anything really. It's like you're learning how to be slow, how to take things slow, how to be more present. 9:44 on the clock. That could be significant. Yes. In this era of your life, in this new foundation, your quote unquote new life, not even quote unquote, this is your new life. You're taking things slow, much more slow than usual. And it may feel like off or feel just not normal because you're not used to it. But eventually, day by day, right? Moment by moment, you'll get used to it. And that part where he keeps saying, like, we're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go. It's giving you're just an ordinary person. And I got a similar message yesterday. I may or may not post it, but anywho, you're just a human being, a gifted human being, sure. But at the end of the day, you're not Superman, you're not super human. You're just a human being, and it's okay to, relish in that thought. Okay, you don't have to be more than ordinary. You don't have to be extraordinary, superwoman, superman type of human being. You are just a human, and that's more than enough. It's more than okay. And it's okay to, you know, shrug your shoulders and tell yourself, I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know which way to go. And that's okay. Okay, it's like you're learning how to do one thing at a time instead of having different tabs open mentally. You know, like a computer. Think of a computer system, right? When you're on the browser, you can have multiple tabs open at once. However, what happens when multiple tabs are open? Things, get shaky. Things start lagging. The Wi-Fi connection goes bad. I don't know. Things aren't as smooth sailing as they could be if you were to only have one tab open, unless you have that good high speed data or Wi Fi. But anywho, think of it like that. Think of your mind like that, like a computer. You're learning how to only have one tab open at a time. And that helps cement you in the present. It was 11:11 on the mic thing when I paused. Okay, you definitely could be seeing nines. That keeps coming through. So, something about the end of a cycle, like you're about to give birth to something. Okay, think of it like this. You're in a whole different reality, a whole new universe, a whole new world, right? In this cycle, you can manifest or achieve or get anything you truly desire. However, it's like mentally, you keep thinking about, you know, things that no longer serve you and take what resonate as always. And I was going to say, this loop, this is like a mental loop. This is what the moon represents. When I saw it outside, a mental loop. This is what you're being awakened to. This is what is currently being illuminated. Illuminated. I'm bending over, sorry. Illuminated to you, right? These mental these specific thoughts, a specific subconscious loop. I just got a confirmation. Threes are definitely significant, but it's like it just keeps looping mentally in your mind, and because it's replaying over and over again, like a tape recorder, it keeps looping and it's manifesting in your current reality. You're perceiving things a certain way due to certain like triggers or just due to these subconscious programmings. There's a pattern here that you're breaking. Okay, 1010 is also significant. This is definitely the end of a cycle. I was going to say a karmic cycle. So this is the end of an old cycle and the beginning to this new world, this new reality you're currently embodying. You're currently indwelled in. And I asked about the subconscious patterns. You're overcoming illusions. Okay, 1414 on the mic thing. So these illusions, it's like you're finally seeing that you can manifest your wildest dreams. Yeah. It's like you're learning to be in the driver's seat of your own life, the main character, so to speak, of your own life, instead of maybe waiting on other people or circumstances to change. You're embodying this change. It's like you're driving the ship forward, taking the reign over your own life and becoming your own success story. Okay, also, I'm getting something about you no longer revisiting the past. Okay? That past version of yourself is the quote unquote past for a reason. You don't have to be who you've always been, and you can't be who you've always been in order to get something that you've never gotten before. In order to bring change into your life, right? You have to change. You're going through a divine transformation. This is your new beginning, right? It's literally like you're reborn back to that 999 womb energy. It's like you're a newborn, you know? You can't keep, operating in the same manner. So something about that mindset, those something about mechanisms, I heard mechanisms. All right. Your old self dismantling as we speak. And you could be feeling like split, like you're not entirely in your quote unquote new self or entirely transformed just yet. You're in the making. You know, you are becoming, and that old self is still there, but it's like integrating more, that gray area, right? Between the old self and the new self. You're like somewhere in the middle, in that bridge. And you are learning how to integrate that old self, those old, beliefs or whatever, into this new self. It's not about completely getting rid of your, what you used to like, the foods you used to like, what you used to listen to, the things you used to do. You don't have to completely get rid of anything you don't want to get rid of. I'm also getting something about shame surrounding those things as well. First of all, there's nothing to be ashamed of, and you're dropping the guilt as well attached to those things for whatever reason. 1717 could be significant. Okay, 88. This is about embodying all of you, everything. That's what your true authentic self truly is. It's not shaming a part of you or, you know, suppressing the new parts of you, the new discoveries, right? The new people, the new things that you want to discover, you want to try, right? It's about embracing all of it. That was definitely for somebody specific. Take what resonates as always. Okay, so back to that star outside, right? I'm getting that was definitely some type of omnipresent um presence or energy. It's giving like a mother energy. This is really like esoteric, but if you're listening to this, hey, you're on the right channel. All right, but it's some type of omnipresence, mother energy, because I kept asking, and it just keeps going back to that. Definitely a higher power, a higher source is watching over you as we speak. Back to that moon. Next to the moon, it was literally two baby stars, and I could barely see it, but it was like dimly lit. There were two really, really, really tiny stars. And I remember saying to myself, like, oh, they're like babies. Like the moon is like our mother, you know, and the stars are babies. So you're literally like, I'm getting from that. It's like you are the universe's baby. Like you could be in the need for, nurture and care and all that stuff. It's like they want to pour that into you. They want to give you that. They want you to receive and be poured into and soothed and nurtured. So it's okay to be like in your baby, like newborn, whimsical like energy. I feel like you may feel like overprotective or have this like defense wall up, as if, in other words, you're kind of afraid to like to really, allow yourself to be nurtured and soothed and to be in this inner child, energy. However, that's exactly where they want you to be. And, you know, this is the energy that you are currently in. And we are already 20 minutes in, so I'm going to leave this right on here. I really hope you resonated with this message. Let me know in the comments if it resonated with y'all. And make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel because we are on the road to a divine transformation. And it's only up from here. All right, I love you. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you in the next video.